That slim mix, nigga.
Welcome to another episode of T.R.E. podcast. Special weekend, Super Bowl weekend. They're in LA, we're in Providence, but we still as lit. I am too. I said LA, Las Vegas. I apologize. I'm just excited about Jim Harbaugh going to the Chargers, but I'm too. Rudy, Ocho. Let's get started. The Pro Bowls happened. And it was like a 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend. Started Thursday, February 1st. And then it continues Sunday. Y'all thoughts on the Pro Bowl overall? Like, just the whole concept, the games. Like, what y'all thoughts on it?
Go ahead. That shit's ass, bro.
Oh.
I thought it was overrated.
That shit is ass, bro. The Pro Bowl, they can't make the Pro Bowl. They're not. The formula is not going to be good. It's not, because the players don't show no effort. They're not going to want to get hurt, understandably. Like back then, you saw like it was a competitive. You wanted to see the best going against the best. But nah, it's just boring. The long snapping challenge was boring. The catch challenge was fucking boring. The only things that were pretty good was the lineman challenge, I think. The lineman challenge, the punt challenge, and the precision passing. I think they just got to go old school. Like, look what they used to do before when like Brett Favre and even Jim Harbaugh participated, Tom Brady, all them. They would, when passing, when they would see how far anybody could throw the ball. And of course you would want to see those quarterbacks and see. It's just like simple shit. Receivers catching the ball. Certain things like that.
What do you think?
Now, I remember yesterday, I was talking to Rudy about it, and you mentioned it, like, they got to make it competitive somehow. I feel like one way to do that would be moving the Pro Bowls after the Super Bowl like they used to do it, because then now you'll get, like, Super Bowl players at least, like, showing up, but, like, playing too, and, like, yeah, like, it'll be after the big game. Like, everybody will be more, like, tuned in now because there's no more football after the Super Bowl. So what? You're going to want to tune into the Pro Bowl. And then moving into Hawaii because not too many people get to go to Hawaii. So I feel like that would give them, like, something to do, too. And then, again, I was mentioning with Rudy, like, imagine if, like, let's say the AFC wins, every team that has a player representing them gets, like, 2 to 3 extra picks. Now you get like incentives where it's like, I bet, like, if I'm the owners of the Chiefs, nigga, you better play hard. I want those extra picks.
Man.
So like, just basically, because I know like the winner gives it a charity, but like, these niggas don't care about charity. That money ain't going to them. But like, if the teams was like getting like picks or like extra money or like salary and stuff like that, so give it more incentives. But truthfully, like, we've been calling it for years now. Flag football is the future. It's here. And I feel like the flag football game, because I'm a big flag football guy, I liked it in a sense because like it was competitive. I know it's not going to go back to tackling and like that hard hitting and none of that, but for what it was, I feel like there's something there. It might just be me being flag football biased, but
And I feel like if they do it after the Super Bowl, it would have to be the month of March because the draft is coming in April. So it's like January, February, then March. Super Bowl's in February, March. I say do it in March.
give them like
Kind of
time.
like extend the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, give them time. Okay.
I understand that. I think I agree with what you're saying. They just have to add more incentive because like in baseball, whoever wins gets like home field advantage in the World Series, and then even if you like take a book out of like the NBA, not the NBA All Star, but the in season tourney, how they give like whoever wins they win like I think it was like 500K for all the players or whatever.
Yeah.
So maybe something like that, but I mean it's not gonna be like the 12th man or whatever because it's the Pro Bowl or whatever. But it just needs to be even if they bring it back to what it was back then, I feel like it still wouldn't be interesting because that's the reason they changed it. Like it still wasn't hitting. So like it's just they just need to get more creative with these challenges, or even like another way to play the game, because it feels like stagnant. It just feels like a vacation spot, really. Like in Madden, the idea of you have the best score versus the guest, that shit is fun. Like, that shit sounds fun, but in reality, like, people don't care. So, which is like, you can't blame them, really. It's not like the NBA All-Star or whatever.
And I feel like you said about the flag, like flag football's here. Like for real, he's been calling it for like what, past 5 years or something. And I feel like it's everywhere, bro. The flag football is everywhere. If I look on IG, they're playing football for sure in Mexico. Mm-hmm. Mexico's heavy on flag football. Mexico, Germany, Australia, even maybe the Caribbean too. But they're definitely playing flag football. All these kids. Because parents probably see the game like, it's too violent. Let's see if we can put them in flag football. And then when they get up to age, they'll start playing contact or whatever. So, flag football is definitely taking over.
And then going back to the Pro Bowls, hear me out. To give it a little spice, remember how they used to have pros and Joes? They're doing flag football nowadays. Imagine if it was pros versus average people, or like people who could like compete in like the USA flag or like stuff like that. Like, that'll spice it up.
People love that.
I'll spice it up. Probably do some co-ed stuff, but like pros versus Joes type shit.
And if they do like tackling, like pros versus Joes, like if the Joes win, the MVP of the game gets a contract.
That will never happen.
Never. Hey, but this is why we're imagining shit.
I feel like they'll plan out scenarios when they do pros versus Joes.
That'd be
like they'll do like probably Oklahoma drills, or like how like in Madden 07 they would have those drills. They'll probably do something like that, or probably I think an interesting one would be if they implement special teams in there.
And then like had them like compete that way.
Try to fucking return a kick or some shit.
God. But just know like that whenever I think the Olympics is gonna have the flag football thing, USA is going undefeated. Like there's no way like if anybody beats the United States flag football team, that's embarrassment.
But also it's the thing with that is they're not getting the best. With the US, like they're not getting the best.
Like
they're getting dudes that want to travel, want to sign up for it. Who just qualified. But I feel like there's people in other countries that are they're really good.
Yeah, they're starting to understand this concept and whatnot.
But I feel like I don't know. I just feel like United States has the best athletes. Like we just like anytime it comes to like the Olympics, like we win the majority of them. Like it's like tough.
We did.
And if Hill plays flag football, like who's covering Hill? They better have like Bolt on that.
They better have security.
You see basketball now. You see the Lucas and stuff like that. So overseas is definitely starting to like understand what we're doing. A lot of coaches got hired, OCs, DCs, a lot of movements in the coaching realm. Which signing do you believe will succeed or have the better chance of succeeding?
I mean, I feel like there's some obvious ones. I feel like Jim Harbaugh definitely is like one of the most obvious ones, but I feel like one of the most sleeper ones are probably Dave Casales, the one from the Panthers. He was the one who helped bring Baker up to speed again. He was the reason that Baker had such a good year this year. He helped Geno become who Geno is today when he was in Seattle. So I feel like he has probably the most underrated reason to concede because he's with the Panthers. He has a lot of work to do with that team, and it really depends on the owner. If the owner lets him do his thing and lets him coach how he wants to coach and let him go do ownership, like he needs to stay. He just needs to stay in his lane because he needs to stay out of coaching's way and let him teach the QB how he's been teaching.
I feel like you mentioned the obvious one, which was Jim Harbaugh. Because I feel like that defense, bro, that Chargers defense is toast. Just dog shit, bro. We've said it. Their offense is scoring points. How do you allow, in that game, how do you allow the same amount of points? Jim Harbaugh is a pretty sure strict individual. And he definitely had a winning record. He had a winning record in when he was in the coaching for the Niners.
I remember that. That was a good
and
one. to him to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and people have to understand what he did in the Niners is so underrated because I think they only won like 4 games, and they was tanking, like they was trying to attempt to tank. Alex Smith he's almost on the cuff of getting the fuck out of here. And what he did with the Niners, I feel like he could probably. I know for sure he has the talent in San Diego, in LA. I think he'll be able to do it for sure.
We talk about obvious signings, just by like the powerhouse name of like a Kellen Moore or a Vic Fangio. The Eagles are definitely looking favorite to like rebound, and like I honestly could see them going to the Super Bowl. But I feel like the Cliff Kingsbury retreating from the Raiders and signing with the Commanders, I feel like that was huge because what pick are they? I believe number 2.
Yeah, yeah. 2. Patriots 3.
Who did Cliff Kingsbury coach when he was in college with Oklahoma?
Coach Caleb?
Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams don't want to go to the number 1 team.
That's what he's saying. That's cap though.
So I believe that signing was huge because I even believe it with the Raiders. If Cliff Kingsbury would have went to the Raiders, Caleb would have went there. But the fact that like he's going to the Commanders, I see Caleb going there, and that's going to be huge because Commanders might have found their guy.
Did you sit Sam Powell? Or do you sit?
Of course.
Yeah.
I was surprised Sam Howell even started.
Sam Howell was not that bad.
He was not that bad, but like when you started to see that he wasn't gonna get you over that hump, you should have just cut the loss where it was, put him back to the bench, let him like grow some little bit more. But I will take Caleb over him any day. Or even if it's not Caleb, I'm taking Penix or Nix or even JJ McCarthy.
Damn. That's disrespect. But I feel like Kingsbury has been like failing upwards because he's been like he had Texas Tech, he had Patrick Mahomes there, he had Caleb Williams, but like has he really like improved how they play? Because you didn't know about Patrick Mahomes until you got in the NFL.
Yeah,
like he's not the coach to make players better by the scheme. Like I feel like he's been lucky to be in the position he is, and I feel like wherever he goes. Coaches, I feel like it's not going to be a good spot. And that's just because of him. That's not like the players around him.
You don't think he did good with Kyler?
No. Well, he got fired for a reason. If he was still good, if the scheme was still good, like, he would still be there. At least. Because, like, even Andy Reid, he's, like, offense genius. Like, as everyone knows. And even though, like, they have a good year, a bad year, like, they're still competing. They're still, You can see the schemes fitting. They just need more pieces, type of thing. Even before Patrick, for Mahomes, and even when Alex Smith was there, like they were still balling. So it just feels like Kingsbury has like a whole lot of credit, but from what has really accomplished.
I agree with that, but I feel like that was in his past because things have changed since then.
I hope.
I feel like from like just like a personal standpoint, like my man's got his bread. So, like, now he could just, like, he doesn't have to, like, worry about that stress of a head coach. Like, he could just go in, chill with his boy, teach him a thing or two. If this dude gets fired and he moves in, but he got paid. Now he could just go and just chill. But,
yeah.
But, again, just that combination, Cliff Kingsbury and Caleb, like, Washington, y'all got y'all quarterback. I feel like that's about to be lit. NFC East with Caleb Williams, Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts.
That nigga better be nice, bro.
He will be. I'll bet my house.
Nigga said the same thing about Trevor.
Damn.
I'll bet my dollhouse.
Damn. That's what I should bet on Trevor. All right, so we move on to this next topic I like to call Rudy's Hypothetical. Before we speak about the Super Bowl, Rudy's Hypothetical, my man had a question. Well, a thought. Like, you know how the Chiefs beat the Ravens, the Bills, and
the Dolphins
in the playoffs, and then the 49ers beat the Packers and the Lions.
Yeah.
So Rudy's hypothetical is from each team that the Chiefs beat and the 49ers, who's one player do you think, like, who would you pick up
from each team?
From each team.
Yeah.
So, for example, Rudy.
So if it was up to me, I'm gonna start with the Chiefs. Like, I feel like the obvious pick from the Dolphins would be like Hill, cause
Back to Hill.
yeah, bring back Hill, and then you have Hill, Rice, Kelsey, and then you go on to the second round, and then you beat the Bills. Who I'll get the Bills? I'll probably get well, even like in foresight, I would like the center because the center got hurt. But even now, I'll probably still get probably the running back. I would probably get Cook, pair him with
Pacheco.
Yeah, Pacheco, and then you got Thunder and Lightning type of player. Type of running back. And then from the Ravens, I would get Roquan Smith. I think Roquan Smith on the defense would be nasty. And then put that against San Francisco. And then on San Francisco side, from the Packers, I would probably get Jair Alexander. Because the 49ers secondary has been so weak, they need some help back there. And then you go to the Lions, and then you give the Lions probably Penei Sewell, the right tackle, playing him with Trent Williams on the left tackle, and you got a nasty line right there. And that's what they need because people have been bullying the rest of the line other than, like, Trent Williams is obviously solid, but everyone else has been squeaky at best. So that's who I would get. But then if you put both these teams together, who's going to win that? I feel like it's going to be... I'll probably still give it to the Chiefs, to be honest. Because you got Hill, you got Cook, and you got Roquan on defense. That's going to solidify everything. And Chiefs already have a great defense. And then on the 49ers side, it's just like, they're going to be good, but I don't know, it's going to be too much.
So,
That's good picks. I agree with Rudy. If it was the Dolphins, I'd pick T.R.E. Like, how do you
not pick that?
top 3, top 5, definitely top 5, arguably top 3. On the defensive end, I'll probably pick Ramsey. Just for like playoff experience, and he's still playing at a high level. The Bills, I'm picking Diggs.
Diggs?
Diggs.
I think he's going down.
I think it's just. I think he just turned 30 or something. I think it's just it's not meshing. I feel like he wanted to. His expectation wasn't met. Like, I'm pretty sure he just wanted to go Super Bowl.
he'll pull a KD.
He's like, yo, I'm fucking. Hopefully not, but you never know. With the Ravens, yeah, I'll pick Raekwon. Is it Roquan?
Roquan, yeah.
I'll pick Roquan.
Roquan go crazy on defense.
That's gonna be tough. Beat the Cowboys. I'll probably pick CD.
Who'd you pick? The Packers.
Oh, you said the Packers. Jordan Love. I'm sorry. Come on. Obviously Alexander's a great choice. But if you want to bump that team to another level, Jordan Love. Jordan Love is not going to play bad for 3 quarters, and then they're not going to be down. I don't see them being down.
I was thinking Love, but the only thing about Love is, like, I feel like all these other players you could, like, plug in. Like, Jordan Love has learned the playbook in, like, a week. And I don't feel like they played the same system, but he doesn't know, like, how Kittle runs, how Ayuk runs. So I feel like Love is a great choice if you get him more time, but just, like, the playbook, he won't be able to master that in, like, a week. Especially in the playoffs, like,
well, that's what everybody.
No, but that's a quarterback. Quarterback has way more pressure.
I know,
way
but
more plays to do.
But that's what every player needs to learn the playbook.
Yeah, but running back, you know what you're doing. Like, playbook, I mean, quarterback is like, it's new reads. They're telling you stuff in those 15 seconds. They're telling you new shit. Like, I think that's going to take way more time than, like, a week.
So you're giving them a week?
Yeah, that's the playoffs.
I still think Jordan Love would do better, bro. I mean, obviously not. I'm trolling.
Yeah.
He wouldn't do better because obviously Brock Purdy knows the system. But for a month, I'm choosing Jordan Love.
Yeah, a month? Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Lions, probably go Hutchinson. Definitely go Hutchinson.
Over Chase?
Chase who? Young?
Yeah.
I seen the tape on Chase Young, bruh. That nigga's not playing. There was an article that they might bench him for the Super Bowl. What are we talking about?
I know, I'm just playing. I'm trolling.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, because niggas are saying Sweat over... Young over Sweat. I was like, no, Sweat is better.
I pick Keith Sweat over him.
Damn. You see them in the Pro Bowl.
Young has just been slacking. Like, he's just overrated. He has motor issues. That's the thing with Young. Young got motor issues, and sometimes He has a tendency to do whatever he wants.
He should visit his mechanic.
His last name fits him good because he still needs to mature.
Yeah, no, the Ramsey pick was good. I'll definitely pick Ramsey. Waddle, I feel like he's overlooked. I would definitely pick Waddle as well. Dawson Knox. No, not Dawson. Kincaid. He'll be good. He's not talked about a lot, but I think him and Laporta, they're definitely going to be on the same level by next year. You go over to the Ravens. Kincaid.
Man, I'll pick Sam Laporta over him.
Kincaid's going to be there.
Kincaid is nice.
Kincaid sounds like a terrorist.
That don't matter. His game.
It's the bomb.
This game's definitely explosive.
I'm picking Laporta, the real. Laporta, that sounds like somebody I can trust.
No, Laporta's nice.
The Ravens, how could you not pick?
Likely? Oh, wait.
Zay Flowers.
Because he's going to fumble and then he's not going to be mature enough to...
He's going to be on the same team as Snead, so they'll be good.
Whoa! I'm talking shit on Zay, but let's not act like I wanted Zay over...
and then...
over...
Hamilton on defense, that'll be nice.
Who?
Hamilton, the safety.
Hamilton
Imagine if the
nice.
Chiefs still had Tyrann Mathieu. What's Snead?
He needs a ring.
And then you go over to the 49ers. I'll keep Purdy, even over Love and Golf. But imagine if they had... Ooh, I'm on St. Brown.
On the Niners, they don't need more star power.
That's what I was thinking. Like, the receiving core, they already know what they're
Yeah,
doing.
they had niggas.
But still, that was just... Fuck it.
They would.
Fuck it.
He's like the fourth best receiver.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, no.
Who?
I'll get Penny, the lineman.
Who? Penny?
Penny, the lineman. Penny.
Oh, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Who's the fourth best receiver?
On the Niners?
He will be.
If Amon-Ra go to the Niners, he's the fourth best receiver?
No, second.
Second?
Who's better than him?
Debo and Ayuk?
Debo probably just because he's versatile.
And
Ayuk
Ayuk
is like...
I'm taking Ayuk over
Ooh.
St. Brown.
Don't make him kiss you.
Ayuk's nice.
Ayuk
Like,
is nice.
you guys are sleeping on Ayuk. Like,
Yeah.
Ayuk's
No, I
really
like Ayuk, but
Don't you want me to get your pillow?
did we not see Amon-Ra's performance?
I mean,
he gets fed the ball.
He's that
and
guy.
then Packers, Jair Alexander, you definitely want to have
Damn,
him.
y'all
Imagine him on defense, and then on offense, Aaron Jones. I feel like that'll be a nice one too. CMC, Aaron Jones.
I would literally cut my leg off if I was on defense.
Why not?
You got Aaron Jones and...
Right. You can have both of them on the field, like do a wishbone type.
Yeah, you
That'll
could
be
really go
nice.
crazy.
I wouldn't wish for that.
Just put CMC at quarterback at that point.
Even that.
Yeah, better than...
Alright, you're bugging.
He's bugging. But alright, that's what we call Ruby. I said Ruby. Hey, yo, that's what we call Rudy's hypothetical. I mean, Derrick Rose was his favorite player, so. But that's Rudy's hypothetical. And now let's talk about what we want to talk about, what we've been waiting to talk about, what everybody's talking about.
What is that?
The meat and bones.
The Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. Chiefs, 49ers. He says it trash. Rudy can't wait. I'm in between.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game.
But before we get into that, this has to do with the Super Bowl. Taylor Swift. How do y'all really feel about her? I think Brittany Mahomes looked better than her. I'd rather date her, but Taylor got
Picking
the money.
Taylor. Picking Taylor over.
You're just thinking about the money. Brittany looks better.
Picking Taylor.
They're both meant to me. I don't really care.
But how do you feel about the whole coverage she's getting, the whole camera angles on her, the hate?
Honestly, I could hate it. He could sort of hate it, and you could love it. The NFL don't give a fuck. The NFL's making so much money off the... I almost called it.
$333
Like,
million.
what? You think the NFL... Bro, there could be commercials that still show Taylor Swift. Like, they don't matter. It don't matter what y'all opinions are. It don't matter. The NFL's like, keep talking. She's actually trending right now, so... It don't matter. I don't care for it because I saw it coming. Taylor Swift goes to an NFL game.
Yeah.
She's dating one of the top 10, one of the top players in the league.
Yeah.
It's gonna get fucking views.
Yeah.
I'm just heated that, like, I didn't know there was dating before the season. I would have obviously picked the Chiefs and go back to the Super Bowl.
I don't think they dated before.
Nah, I think that it was like
it was during
maybe
the
during the season.
It makes sense. Like, why wouldn't you want, like, I'm surprised what's it called? The Lions didn't go, because imagine, like, Eminem, Taylor Swift. It was the early 2000s probably, but
It would have definitely been rigged if I would have said that.
Eminem.
yeah. Imagine.
Detroit versus wherever.
But imagine Detroit, like they never won anything.
Let's not act like they didn't blow a fucking lead.
Yeah.
They were there. It wasn't. The goal wasn't far fetched. It was there.
Yeah.
They fucked up.
They were playing on house money though. Like they were like there for free. Like no one thought they were gonna get this far. And
That was their Super Bowl.
Terrible.
this is like if they would have made it to the Super Bowl, this is like beyond anything.
Yeah, then they coach of the century. Fuck the year.
Yeah.
We look at the Chiefs and the 49ers.
Yep.
For the Chiefs, who do you believe is going to be the X factor in this game?
I feel like it's gonna be Pacheco.
Oh.
Because you see during the playoffs, you see everybody running all over this defense on the 49ers. You see Gibbs running all over it, David Montgomery running all over it, Aaron Jones running all over it. Like once you get the run started on the 49ers, they're human again. So I feel like Pacheco might be the one to bust it open for the Chiefs. So I feel like they're gonna be the X factor, and then on the 49ers. That's tough. I feel like it has to be the defense. The defense has to be the X factor. It has to be the defensive lineman because they have to put pressure on Mahomes. Like that's the only way you're gonna have a chance. Like the way the Patriots were like, oh, the only way to really like defeat the Patriots is like you gotta have pressure on Tom Brady. That's why like that 07 team had like Strahan and Omenora. They had an elite lineman. You have to put pressure with four. And Chase Young has to step up. He wants to ring, he has to chase
If he plays.
Damn.
I would pick on the Chiefs side defensively. I think Snead. I feel like if Snead locks up, because it's gonna be a fucking challenge. You're either gonna see fucking Brandon Ayuk. I feel like they're gonna move him around. You're gonna see him on Debo. You're gonna see him on Jennings. It's gonna be like Snead. Was he a rookie, right? Is he a rookie?
Snead? No.
How many years is he?
Snead like
35.
Wait, he was on the Niners? No, on the Texans?
Nah, he was
on Chiefs.
The whole time?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I was thinking about what's that Texans safety?
Texan safety.
Remember? He used to play for the Texans? Reed. I was thinking about Reed. But offensively, it would have to be either Kelsey. I'm pretty sure the Niners we have to stop Kelsey. So
yeah, they have to.
I would pick Rice. Rice has to win them fucking one-on-one batter. He has to have his best game of the season for them to really win. Pacheco's a good choice too because the Niners defense rush defense is kind of suspect. But the Niners, McCaffrey, he's the guy. If he doesn't, he's gonna have to be the one to perform. It's not gonna be Purdy. It's not gonna be Ayuk. It's not gonna be Debo. It's gonna be him. He's the one that's gonna have to perform.
You don't think they're gonna zero in on McCaffrey?
You said
they're gonna make. I feel like they're gonna make Purdy beat them with his arm.
Well, the question was who's the game changer?
Who's gonna be the X factor?
Who's gonna be the X factor?
Like they can all have games.
I think it's tight ends.
If it wasn't for this guy,
I think both teams is tight ends. Kittle's gonna have to fucking kill him. So I would choose Kittle.
Game. Oh, I'm ready for Kittle.
I would choose Kittle because Kittle. They mic'd him up for last Super Bowl. It was that when they lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'll be here again." Blah, blah, blah. So I know he got this fucking date marked on his calendar. I know he's gonna want to go up.
He needs one.
And then
he needs a ring.
And then defense, probably go Chase Young too. But is he gonna play? We don't know. I'll go Chase Young.
I think they're gonna rid him after this year. But I feel like if he has a game, what if he steps up? If he could step up. If he dominates, he dominates.
They could extend him for that.
Yeah, because he dominates when he wants to. Like this is the game where you gotta want to dominate. Because I feel like where was he this whole postseason? I feel like he was not there. Like he was just like a ghost.
He was a cone.
Cone.
You can see him. He's there, but he's not doing it.
Oh, I thought he was had something. For the Chiefs, it's obvious. Mahomes, he's chasing Brady. He has to put this game in his hands and control it the entire time. Like, he has to do what he's been doing all season, proving that he can make any receiver other than Kelsey a star. I feel like either whether it's Rice, Sky Moore, if they bring back Kadarius Toney, Pacheco in the air, I feel like Mahomes have to get at least 3 touchdowns to separate people outside of Travis Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
And then Spagnolia, he just has to keep doing what he's doing. When it comes time to playoff, I believe they're only allowing 13 points per game. Like, that's
really good.
That's like historic level.
Yeah.
And then 49ers, you said it. The tight ends, I agree. I was going to say Kittle. But if not Kittle, your man Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah.
He has to prove that, like, I don't know if this is his, like, final year, but, like, he has to prove that, like, he, too, is, like, a reason why this 49ers offense is, like, top tier.
Yeah.
Or just prove that, like, he's capable of, like, being the guy, number one. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, obviously, CMCs of the world will be there, but, yeah, it'll have to be like Ayuk. And then on defense, no disrespect, but Fred Warner, your wife, oh my goodness. She's amazing.
Like a left turn.
Like, bro, like if you want to keep her, you have to prove why that dick is big and active. Like,
well, that was enough of the simp corner.
Like, why you there? Like, you have to prove why you the man. Like, I don't think he has a ring, right? Because they lost to
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. He wasn't there when. Well, yeah, they haven't. Like, bro, if you're gonna keep her, you gotta get that ring.
Because I care about you, I'm not gonna make this into a short.
I should still be a short.
She's sexy though, bro. She's sexy. You gotta see her. She looks just as good as Jordan Poyer's wife.
Yeah.
You gotta watch.
I gotta see later on. We'll see after.
The NFL got the best of both worlds. As far as scenarios. They could go, Mahomes, the kid that we've never seen play like this. They're calling him the best of all time. He can run when he wants to. He's smart like Brady. He can throw like Brady. He's chasing Brady. He's chasing the GOAT. And they got this nigga Purdy. Purdy. He hasn't, like, not too many quarterbacks had this type of start.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Turn relevant. Chasing. Probably gonna call him maybe the best of all time. He passes Joe Montana or some shit in that fucking.
Montana.
It's crazy. They could go.
That's his worst quarterback.
Who?
Yours, Purdy.
He's top 12.
There was this That's
top 12.
You seen Tuzless in the group chat? That was terrible.
You said terrible?
Terrible.
No.
Purdy number 4. That's kind of.
Don't say any fucking words.
I'm going off
I
of this
say
year.
that. I wouldn't even say that.
Including the playoffs.
And the people that like, no one's ever had a start like this. Oh, he went to the NFC Championship. What the fuck are we talking about? Does that nigga play defense? Is that nigga running back? Is that nigga receiver? The fuck are we talking about? They didn't just go to the Super Bowl.
Who, Purdy?
The Niners with fucking Jimmy G? The fuck are we talking about? This team
Purdy took up the second half.
This team is fucking stacked, bro. Let's not act like this nigga carrying niggas.
He's not carrying, but he's managing exceedingly well.
Okay, but the nigga is the nigga top 5?
You look at Mahomes. Mahomes is a game manager.
Oh.
He just does it at an elite level because he is elite.
But he's also a game changer.
Exactly.
That nigga is not a game changer. Mahomes is both. He's one.
He's a system changer. Without him, they're not doing that with Sam Darnold.
Oh.
Who's the top?
They traded Trey Lance.
Yeah. Congratulations, he won that job.
But I'm saying, you look at a lot of these quarterbacks going around in the league. The one, like, all these, he's definitely, like, better than a lot of these backups.
All right, but we're talking about starting quarterbacks.
And, like, these past few years, even, like, the quarterbacks who got drafted, like the Trevor Lawrences, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Zach Wilson. Purdy was drafted, I believe, that same year or after, but, like, he's already performing better.
I like how you name those quarterbacks. None of those quarterbacks are in the top 10.
Exactly.
He's not top 10.
Who?
Purdy.
Yes, he is, because of the quarterbacks in his class right now in the system, he's better than him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because Trevor's problem is, I know Rudy brought it off the show. He said that the receivers got led the league in drops or whatever.
Yeah.
Also, his decision making, he has more picks than Mac Jones, was fucking bad.
And even the quarterbacks from before, like the yesteryears, there's not that much anymore. A lot of them are retired.
Look at me in the fucking eyes. Look, you at home, look at me in the fucking eyes and tell me Justin Herbert's better than Purdy. I mean, Purdy's better than Justin Herbert. Look at me in the fucking eyes.
A lot of people.
Wait, I'm not done. Take your fucking 49ers gear off the wall and look at me in the eyes and tell me that Brock Purdy is better than Justin Herbert.
He wins.
Is football not a fucking team sport?
A lot of people they put so much weight into the winning.
Success and shit. Like, it's not a fucking team sport. What the fuck are we talking about?
You guys are on the same train with Jimmy G. So, this is... You guys were like, Jimmy G's great.
Because he won,
yeah, because he won.
Jimmy G was winning.
But you saw it in Jimmy G.
You don't see that Purdy right now?
You saw it in Jimmy? He's ass.
When we stack...
Purdy showed
When we stack, answer the question.
Who?
Were the Patriots stacked?
No.
Thank you. Are the Niners stacked?
Jimmy had it.
Are the Niners stacked?
Jimmy had the same
exactly.
Niners.
They took him to the fucking Super Bowl. Jimmy took him to the Super Bowl.
Done the same thing.
Yes, at a better level.
Jimmy G. Why can't you credit Purdy?
What did Jimmy G do those playoffs that brought him to the Super Bowl? I'm telling you, he did not do anything. That win versus the Packers,
Jimmy? All right.
That wasn't on Jimmy, bro. What did Purdy bring? Beat the Packers? He brought them down the last drive. That's what he did. Jimmy G. What did he do? The special teams won in that game. That wasn't him. Special teams got him that they blocked the punt, scored a touchdown, and they kicked a field goal. Jimmy G is not even close to Purdy.
Guys,
I agree.
Guys, I'm not saying fucking Brock Purdy isn't good. I'm saying he's top 10. He's not top 10.
I'm not denying that.
When did we consider Jimmy G being top 10?
You guys were on him heavy before.
No,
when he was on the Niners.
He was supposed to be the successor to Tom Brady.
Lamar Jackson.
No, we got your list. We got your list.
See my list.
Let's do that. Hold on now. I think I saved it. That list was so good, I saved it.
You should have just went pictures messenger.
Boom.
Alright, bet.
You want to read this list? Because it doesn't feel comfortable coming out of my mouth. Pause.
Number 1, Mahomes.
Obviously,
a blind man can see that shit.
Number 2, Lamar Jackson.
That's debatable, but go ahead.
And let me refrain. I'm going off of these past 2 years, including the playoffs. Lamar Jackson is run out for MVP. So, Josh Allen, number 3. Brock Purdy, number 4.
this is where it goes downhill.
Did you forget about him?
Just keep on.
Wait. Say that 4th slot again.
Brock Purdy, number 4.
Okay.
Why? He took his team to the NFC Championship his first year starting last year. His second year starting. Where they at right now?
He didn't start all the last year.
He didn't. But go ahead.
But he started those last games.
Yeah, he brought them to NFC, sure.
Exactly, before he got hurt. And now he started a full season.
Super Bowl.
Okay. And this is a guy who was down on him before, who wanted to hate. But after I humbled myself, looked at tape, and came to the realization that I am a football analyst first, I came to my senses. Unlike this Neanderthal. Number 5, Prescott.
Yeah.
Number 6, Hurts.
5?
The reason why I have Prescott over Hurts, even though Hurts went to the Super Bowl, is because Prescott has consistently led in a lot of passing categories. They say it's a lot of garbage time.
Yeah,
but
the comments are gonna be
the
like,
numbers don't lie.
The comments are gonna be like, who let bro cook? Go ahead. He's 5.
So 5 is Prescott, 6 is Hurts. And like you said, it's a team sport, so I feel like that defense helped Hurts get them to the Super Bowl. And Jason Kelsey with the tush push, pause, big pause. Number 7, Burrow. We talking about Super Bowl. You can't deny a guy who took his team to the Super Bowl in his second season. We said get that man a lineman. He got a wide receiver instead, and he did his thing. Golf, number 8. Why? Again, he been to the Super Bowl. And he took a bad team where he was going to die to the championship. And he got Eminem's old ass back out in public. Number 9. Stafford. Speaking of a guy who came from a place that was meant to die, he went to the Rams in his first year. He's on the Super Bowl. And he's one of the quarterbacks who's from the yesteryears who's actually still doing their thing and still good. Tua, number 10. The numbers are there. Athleticism is there. But the winning is not. Number 11, Rodgers. Won the MVP last year. We did not get to see him with his new team. So we can't really see if he's still that guy because we see what Deshaun Watson went to a new team. Still don't know if he's that guy again. Russell Wilson, same thing. Number 12, Rodgers' replacement, Love. Just because none of us, including me, expected it, proved that he's the guy. Speaking of the guy, Stroud, rookie year, number 2 pick, number 1 guy in our hearts right now. Baker, 14, I believe in you.
Keep baking.
And then Russell Wilson, I don't believe he's completely dead, but it's not looking good, but the numbers are right. Again, their issue is with Brock Purdy at number 4. You tell me everybody after 4, which one's better than Brock?
Again, people at home, we're talking about quarterback play. We're not talking about team success. We're talking about
quarterback play.
We're talking about We're talking about the eye test.
That Lions game really did it for me, man. Okay. The Packers too. The comebacks. You can't deny the comebacks. What was
You're right. Because you could play really bad 3 quarters, and then just.
Let's not forget Brady never had bad games.
No, you're right, but we're not gonna act like I think the reason that they
won. The Ravens Super Bowl. I mean, not the Ravens. The Falcons. Let's not act like that first half was beautiful. That nigga made us want to shoot him.
Those are 28. Okay, you got it. But there's a couple quarterbacks.
Who after 4 is better than Purdy? Read off the list.
Okay.
Dak Prescott. Would you pick him over Purdy?
Yes.
Rudy.
No.
I
got you right now.
Because that's a consensus. Yes.
Oh, Prescott or Purdy?
Yeah.
I'll go Prescott.
Wow.
Prescott, right?
Yeah.
Hurts?
But I'm not putting Prescott at 4.
No. He's just saying who.
Who after?
Hurts.
I'm
picking Hurts.
I would pick Purdy, I think.
Okay.
Well, you pick Purdy. Okay. Joe Burrow.
I'm taking Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
To me, I just want to say, personally, Purdy's not top 10. I just want to say
Why are we going up this? So, Joe Burrow.
Okay.
So, how many we named 2 so far?
What's the best ability?
Availability.
Okay, keep going.
You can't blame him. He was probably top 5 most sacked.
This is his second year being off for a long time.
Burrow. Jared Goff.
Back gets sacked. Jared Goff.
I'll take Purdy.
They really, to me, I'm not gonna lie. Purdy and Jared Goff match up well.
Yeah.
But I feel like Purdy, he has more escapability than Goff. So I'll give Purdy the edge.
Yeah, exactly.
Purdy. See, I'm not hating Purdy. Matthew Stafford.
I'll give Stafford that.
I'm giving Matthew Stafford that.
You put Stafford in San Francisco, bro, you're going crazy.
Tua.
Tua's like 20 to me.
Tua's.
So you're picking Purdy.
I honestly, I might pick Purdy because Tua, the fact that just the cold weather bullshit.
Yeah. Can't be good team.
And I'm seeing the games. I'm seeing the underthrows. Like people like that.
Dick Hill-out, like what is he really doing?
That's real. The underthrows is crazy. Like it's real talent.
He's probably the system quarterback. You see Tua right there. Like that's the definition.
Aaron Rodgers.
I'm with you on that. Outside of 10, I like that.
I'm literally picking. He's a Bears fan. I'm literally picking Aaron Rodgers because he literally won the MVP not too long ago, and
I don't want to start a debate again, so we'll just go through this.
And it's Aaron Rodgers. Have we seen a decline?
We haven't seen him with the Jets yet.
We haven't seen a decline, so I'm picking Aaron fucking Rodgers.
Last year, not decline. Last year was a decline.
Yeah.
The year before the year was an MVP.
Yeah,
or his Achilles.
What? We're talking about quarterback. We're talking about quarterback play. It declined.
It's crazy to me that you picked Purdy. It's okay. I've heard crazy.
Love.
No. Yeah. Damn, you know this list. Jordan Love? I'm picking Jordan Love.
After that small sample, you did this.
There's a reason. Let's think about this.
Small sample has been a whole year.
Facts. Since week 10, he's been balling. Let's not act like
he hasn't been balling since he took over.
Let's not act like the Packers didn't know what they were doing. They knew who they were shipping out, and they knew who they drafted.
So did the 49ers. I saw Shanahan.
I don't know if he knew
that. There was a report Shanahan was like the third stringer is better than who we got.
Okay, whatever. Jordan, I'm picking Jordan Love. It's not even close.
I'm probably taking Love too. Like Love is really
Jordan Love is gonna be in. He got the talent to be in the top 5.
Yeah, he's gonna be a menace. I hate that.
Sorry, CJ Stroud. I see why, but I'm still picking CJ.
I'm taking Purdy just because off the 1 year.
I just see off the sample we got. It's like it's not gonna get worse. It can't get worse.
I'll take Purdy.
Baker Mayfield.
I'll take Purdy.
That is it.
I'm picking Purdy.
All right, I was about to say that he can't be that right.
Russell Wilson.
I'm taking Purdy.
Russell Wilson been hated. I'm a Russell Wilson guy. He didn't do bad last season. I'm picking, just based off this bullshit, I'm picking Purdy. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm a Russell Wilson guy.
But let's talk about quarterbacks that didn't even make the list.
Can we? Did Justin Herbert die?
That's what I'm asking.
He said last year, so did he die?
Ooh.
And I saw him in a commercial recently.
Yeah.
So I can't even lie. Like again, what's the best availability?
Availability.
And Justin Herbert, along with Joe Burrow, has been injured for a long extended time, at least twice or 3 times in their career. Joe Burrow been to the Super Bowl at least. You said it's not a team sport, but if your defense is letting up 54, you score 61. Mahomes could do it. The elite of the elite could do it. So, but truthfully, like, it's getting to that point where it's like, I truthfully do forget that Justin Herbert is a quarterback. He's becoming like Derek Carr.
Who's the other ones?
Herbert's the first one off the bat.
Ryan Tannehill? Are you fucking dumb? Whoa!
Cousins
though?
Really?
Maybe. Cousins good. Like, let's not let
Listen!
He was MVP.
Who on that top 15 list is Cousins better than?
Tua?
What?
Off the bat.
Tua
off the bat.
Kirk Cousins better
Baker,
than Tua.
Russell.
Kirk Cousins better than Baker.
Yes.
Cousins is good.
I hate Kirk Cousins. I like it personally.
He's really a dog. Like, he's really a dog.
I was gonna say somebody serious like Mac Jones or something. Yeah, I ain't but
someone serious.
Yeah, bugging. Geno Smith, at least.
Nah, he's like bottom of 20.
Justin Herbert, Geno Smith. What?
Nah, that list is solid. If anything, Herbert, honestly, I would probably take out.
And not Cousins? Personally, Purdy's not my top 10. Personally.
Purdy is top 5 right now in the NFL.
Yeah, because he's playing. That's the only reason he's top 5.
But wins really hold like such a giant weight to some people, like where they
does. Because
like,
if
matters.
you're a player, if you're
matter.
a GM, if you're a fan, you want the guy who is winning.
Okay, so we said this about Jimmy G, right? He's a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Never mentioned that nigga in the top 10. I have never mentioned that nigga in the top 10.
That's fair.
We were mentioning Purdy, top 15.
Credit Purdy. Purdy he's doing way better than Jimmy G ever did when he was on it.
But he's winning with stats.
Yeah, you gotta give credit to the fucking offense. Jimmy G didn't have a fucking number 1 running back, did he?
I mean, he had like Mostert, he had like
That's what I'm saying.
He had good running backs. Not CMC level, but he had good running backs.
Okay. But yeah, Purdy's better than Jimmy G, but Purdy is not top 10.
Bugging.
How many years would you give it to where he's still playing at a high level? Like, he's still like...
Purdy?
5 years, 6 years.
5 years is crazy.
As long as... I say 5 years.
No, I'm saying like, where you give him like... What, in year 4, you're like, damn, this nigga's still playing good. I gotta put him in my top 10.
Yeah.
What year do you give it?
I feel like if he wins the ring, he might sneak into that top 10.
Woo!
Cause like if he wins the ring over Mahomes, like you can't deny that. You cannot deny that.
I'll tell you this. If he goes,
he has to have a good game, though.
That's what I'm saying. He has to.
Yeah, he has to have a good game.
If I give him 300, 3 tutties and 1 pick, MVP. If he gets MVP of the Super Bowl,
MVP of the Super Bowl. Okay.
I'll put him in.
I feel like he won't get 303 tutties just because this is the Kansas City defense.
And it's Andy who?
Andy Reid.
Similar to Bill Belichick, where young quarterbacks struggle against those type of coaches.
But we can't forget Kyle Shanahan is an elite offensive guru himself. So it feels like if he might still win MVP, but like it might be, I don't know, like he's gonna have to run. I feel like he's gonna have to run. Like he's shown the legs versus the Lions.
See, what are you talking?
Oh no.
They were just backing up.
But I feel like if Purdy wins MVP, like he's gonna have a good game. I feel like Chiefs is gonna get MVP.
Damn, she's losing.
Hey.
That's sweet.
CMC. All this Brock Purdy talk, Mahomes talk, CMC, Debo, Andy Reid, Super Bowl 58 will be in Las Vegas this Sunday.
The amount of gambling that's gonna
Oh
happen.
my goodness. Who wins and why? Let's get our official Super Bowl picks in. Who will win and why?
You go first.
I'm just trying to see where this could go.
Hey.
Mahomes chasing Brady, that's the topic. Even Travis Kelce chasing Gronk, that's the topic.
Hey.
I don't even know if he passed him already.
I feel like he did.
I don't think.
Low key. Player success at least.
Yeah. And then you got, on the other hand, Purdy, Kyle Shanahan, another crack at it trying to win his first. McCaffrey, going from North Carolina, trash-ass team. Well, not early on, but later on in his career, it was trash. To go into a Super Bowl contender team.
It's like going to the Outlaws.
Do I rule? Damn. Andy Reid against Kyle Shanahan. The young CEO versus the old CEO.
I feel like it's more like the defensive coordinator versus Kyle Shanahan. Spagnuolo.
Yeah.
He was the same one that beat the Patriots, so.
I'm picking the Chiefs. I don't know why I looked that way, camera. I'm picking the Chiefs. I hate it.
He said it.
I'm picking the Chiefs 24, 27. Fuck. I'm picking the Chiefs 27, 18.
18. That's a weird number. I feel like the 49ers are gonna have it.
Whoa.
I feel like if this is really truly like a kind of like a rigged story, like you're gonna have Taylor Ray brought the Swifties all the way to this point. And like the best way to upset the Swifties and have them come back the next season is upset them and have the 49ers win. And then I also saw this video, I think I sent you guys in the group chat, where it was like Taylor Swift's favorite number is 13. So she was born on the 13th. She turned 13 on the Friday 13th. When she won the Grammy, it was like row 13, whatever, all of that. Who's wearing number 13 on the 49ers? Brock Purdy.
That's a clean jersey.
That's my favorite number. I have to have it too. So I'm gonna go with number 13. I'm gonna go with 49ers.
Who's winning MVP?
Who's winning the MVP? That's to be determined. I don't know.
I'll pick.
For the Chiefs.
Mahomes won it last time.
I believe so, yeah.
I'm picking. Damn.
I feel like it's gonna be CMC.
I'm picking Kelce to win MVP.
You mentioned the 13th, Taylor Swift's favorite number. Super Bowl 58 is played February 11th. Usually, they have the parade on a Tuesday, which will be 11, 12, 13. It's the Chiefs, man. You got Mahomes. Travis Kelce, I believe he gets his what? Third ring?
Third.
Yeah.
And does Gronk have 3 or 4?
Gronk has
Two or three?
nah.
Oh, he has one with.
I think he got 1 in Tampa. I think he got 3.
Yeah, I think he got 2 with y'all.
So yeah, I can see Gronk retiring after this because like what, he got his third. I mean not Gronk.
Kelce.
3 exactly 3 rings.
Why?
Got his baddie. He could buy like the games he's already in. I know. He was on a baddie, but he got his commercial. He got his wife. Biddy. But I say the Chiefs, like that defense is going to prove.
Yes, 4.
Who?
2015, 2017,
Chelsea
2016.
chasing Gronk, but like, yeah, not cheap regardless. Like that defense, it's me. Defense wins championship, and I believe the 49ers defense is a lot more overrated than that Chiefs defense. Steve Spagnuolo, like you said, we ain't talking about him. He's about to get his third ring, I believe, or 4th one.
He got way more.
Especially number 1. I mean,
Chiefs, man. I think it's gonna be 41.
God damn.
41.
38. Close game, high scoring game. Back and forth. Maybe I see Mahomes coming back like later on. 49ers taking that league and like it's gonna be back and forth.
It's
That's
like
like
24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're doing
Kelce, I agree with the MVP.
if you're doing a parlay, Kelce anytime touchdown, McCaffrey. There's no way it's not.
Yeah.
But the books are smart. The books are like, yeah, these motherfuckers think it's gonna hit.
No. Bashir Rice 3 touchdowns.
3
teams? No, that's what the books gonna say. Not Kelce. When he gets to the goal line too.
I think Rice gonna get a touchdown. I think Pacheco's gonna get a touchdown.
The real question is, will we watch the game?
I don't know. That's
Or we going live?
Let's go to Taylor Swift's house.
Alright.
Yeah. We should be there.
But fellas, after this, there's no more football until September. Or if you consider the XFL, USFL.
Have you guys watched it?
I'm thinking about it.
I watched it. I watched a couple games.
That's not if I go to NBA.
Let us know. Should we do NBA? Like, what should we do? But we appreciate y'all tuning in every week, especially following Thanksgiving.
Yes, sir.
We love the support. Shout out Kevin with the editing. He does a great job each and every week. Thank you guys for the comments, for the likes, for the just the interactions.
Let's go.
Super Bowl is this weekend. Again, I picked the Chiefs. He picked the Niners. He picked the Chiefs. Mahomes is better than Brady, and he proved that this weekend.
I don't know about that.
But that recency bias is crazy. That's just like COVID spreading.
Damn.
I'm picking the Chiefs.
Or Chiefs. But we appreciate y'all. As always, I am too much.
I'm Rudy.
I'm ocho.
And this is T.R.E. podcast. We out. Super Bowl weekend.
Free Lisa Ann.